is presented by Pine Skate Expo. It is a tag team match, scheduled for one fall.
Limitless Wrestling, your Bissell Brothers Bash rolls on. WWE ID Tag Team coming in hot, coming at you, Top Shelf.
And you know, whenever there's a WWE ID talent on the show, especially in the tag team division, everybody's going to want to try to take a shot at them, and Woo!
And when we first heard...
What am I? What was I saying? Was I talking legibly?
You got this.
Legibly.
You got this. I believe in you, and I believe in them as we have for years. We knew that Ricky Smokes,
yes,
Brad Baylor,
yes.
collectively would go in the first round of any draft in any major league worth their salt. And WWE, they capitalized.
And folks, I'm sorry I lost my train of thought when Susannah came out, because why wouldn't I? Anyways, what I'm trying to say is WWE ID talent, everybody wants a piece of it. Everyone wants to get an opportunity. But we know where the eyes of the pro wrestling business are. They are on Ricky Smokes. They are on Brad Baylor. But tonight, Baylor and Smokes are going to have to keep their eyes on BOJACK and Diego Hill, the high-flying Star Machines. And I will tell you, they are just as good as any other team. They could very much knock off these WWE ID prospects. Time to tell them.
What happens when WWE ID talent collides with deadlock pro wrestling talent? What happens when the gravity-defying Ricky Smokes, who is well reputed around the country, collides with the gravity-defying Diego Hill?
Do you know why I like Swipe Right the most at Limitless Wrestling?
Is that the Tinder move?
No, because Susannah's with him. Oh my God almighty up in heaven. I feel like it's 1999 again, and I assure you folks, it was pretty good then, I promise. Things have changed, maybe for the better, I don't really know. But all I know is I'm a happy man anytime that I can now commentate Swipe Right in the state of Maine.
Top Shelf Troy Nelson, huge proponent of the late 90s, a huge proponent of Miss Susannah. But waiting in the wings.
I once teamed up with Little Guido at Limitless Wrestling versus Blitzkrieg Pro versus Bobby Orlando and Brett, what was his name? Who's that guy that quit? Brett?
I don't know.
Regardless, they were managed by Miss Susannah, and I was so distracted.
Yeah, you had me at Bobby Orlando.
Who's the other guy? Brett, what was his name? Am I okay right now?
No.
I need my brain medicine after seeing Miss Susannah.
Missiles, we need you.
Oh my goodness.
And
folks,
now,
very excited to see some Deadlock Pro. Our friend Harry Aaron on the ones and twos over there knows this team very well. Take a look if you will.
BOJACK, that's a reputation that precedes his debut, because last time around at the Festival, BOJACK was in the house all weekend, and he was keeping an eye, making notes, making names on that pad, and now he's come to collect. And Diego Hill right alongside. High-flying Star Machines. No better place for Star Machines to debut than the biggest wrestling show in Limitless Wrestling history.
My goodness, I was going to say, but doesn't that mean that that's the most pressure that newcomers could have tonight? We're talking about the other newcomers, like a Conan Lycan. You know, he's had maybe perhaps this star-making performance that he needed tonight. But this is their first time ever in a Limitless Wrestling ring. This is for all the marbles, Johnny Torres, against WWE ID prospects. Nonetheless, this is a huge match for these two young men.
And in the Mid-Atlantic, they've gotten it done. Premier Wrestling Federation, former tag team champions. Pro Wrestling Turbo, former tag team champions. Is this the next place they'll plant their flag? We're going to find out.
Introducing team number one, to my left, accompanied to the ring by Miss Susannah.
Yes! Yes!
A total combined weight of 430 pounds, Brad Baylor, and the Smoke Show, Ricky Smokes, Swipe Ryan.
Julian starts looking at me with an ugly look on his mug. He's a shooter. He'll beat the hell out of me. I will not be cheering for Miss Susannah for the rest of the night.
You watch all this jujitsu, you'll be
Stop,
fine.
I will not. No, it doesn't work that way. Don't look at me that way. We're both from Haverhill. Don't look at me. Stop looking at me. Get out of here.
Troy's known as the arm collector in some circles.
No, I am not. I am not.
And their opponents in the corner to my right, at a total combined weight of 575 pounds, the high-flying phenomenon, Diego Hill, and the deadlock demolition machine, BOJACK. They are collectively known as the high-flying Star Machines.
Folks, we saw it last month, WID draw specs. Taking on Ace Romero and JT Dunn. Picking up a big win. Whoa, Ricky Smokes. And Brad Baylor. Looking to gain that momentum, keep that momentum flowing here. Limitless Wrestling. They debuted on that debut episode of Evolve on Tubi in the first ever main event of WWE Evolve.
We are bringing up the ante for Swipe Right. JT Dunn, Ace Romero is the first time they teamed in a while. They reformed the unit.
Yes.
This now is a decorated, multi-time tag team championship team. Swipe Right. We're bringing the thunder now. Diego Hill. Ricky Smokes starting it off. There's a lot of speed in this ring right now.
Smokes didn't even realize he was up. Gonna not be able to keep your eyes on this action. It's going to be moving fast-paced. Diego Hill will drop down. Rolls through does Ricky Smokes. Pass by does Hill. Lands on his feet. Oh my goodness, folks. Do not blink. Clothesline by Ricky Smokes coming around to Diego Hill once again. Back to the outside of the ring.
And I had already said that BOJACK's reputation preceded him. I'd be remiss if I didn't say the same. But Diego Hill, the leg sweep, follows up through with the drop kick. Nips on up. How we doing, Portland? Diego Hill, if you didn't know, now you know. Out of the way. Sweeps on in the center.
So that's the high-flying part of the Star Machines. It should be the seeing Star Machines after BOJACK levels you. I assure you of that.
Yes, indeed. Diego Hill. The cardio. The gravity defier of the team. He's been next up for years now. The tag. And Troy, you said it. Like to see some stars.
BOJACK helping him out. What's a tempo? He's going to take the bulk for you. What a guy. He's had regulars over at PWF. My old buddy Jakob Hammermeyer, the master of the World Star Punch, head trainer of their school.
That was the World Star Plex right there.
Yes, indeed. Over the coastal Carolinas area.
BOJACK has never been shy about the mark he wants to leave on the Northeast. Diego Hill flies on in. We're going to get that tandem Star Machine offense. Pendulum, backbreaker, drop kick.
Nowhere to go. Into the cover goes Diego Hill. It'll be a victory. Only two, and you can't call it an upset. Again, more years as a team of the high-flying Star Machines.
I'm going to say this right now. Give me Diego Hill and Alec Price right in my vein.
I saw that opening sprint there. Very comfortable on the ropes. Remind me a little bit. Saw Elijah last month. My goodness, Alec Price has some runs for his money.
Give me Diego Hill and Eli Knight.
Yes, Eli Knight would love to see it back. Culture Inc. More tag team. Give me more of this tag team action here at Limitless Wrestling. There is no lack of tag team competitors here on the Northeast. Down the coast to the Carolinas, down south, my goodness, keep them all up here. Bring them all up here. Reversal once again. Coming in, BOJACK. Double stomp by Diego Hill. Chop across the back. It is unable to stop this. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Lifted. High tempo tandem.
Could be it,
offense.
Johnny. Only two.
BOJACK, close, no cigar.
Running up his partner, BOJACK, like he was a brick wall. Look at that moonsault. Landed flush on Ricky Smokes.
Talk about tag team power rankings in the Mid-Atlantic. I gotta believe this tandem is in the top 3, if not the top. But that's not good enough. They want the return ticket to Limitless Wrestling. And that may be what does it. Diego Hill the cover. Nothing to do.
Once again, Diego Hill trying to make the absolute most out of his Limitless wrestling debut here at Rick South in Portland, Maine. Ricky Smokes finally able to get the lead out, putting on the brakes, forearms to the back of the neck and head. Belly to back grabs, landing on his feet is Diego Hill.
I gotta believe, too often Ricky Smokes is game planned as a singles competitor, and why wouldn't you? 2024 VLC competitor. But this tandem is different.
Cover in the center of the ring, too. Off of that lung blower, turned into a monkey flip, able to take him over.
And all of the split-second moments in between offense is now taken care of by Brad Baylor. And that makes all the difference if you're the Smoke Show. Stomping away now, Diego Hill.
Harry, I've never sat this close to an event. Can we perhaps get another close-up of Miss Susannah? I wouldn't ask if you weren't already sitting right next to me. It's very rare that you are. I'll stop talking if you do it. I assure you, I will commentate the match.
In the meantime, we are, as we book top shelf Troy Nelson with his 8x10 with Miss Susannah the cover.
Right here.
In both cases,
Brad Baylor, ladies and gentlemen.
No cigar.
Commentating the match, elbow drop from Brad Baylor. Center of the ring. We get our first real look at Baylor.
Troy, put your headset back on.
Sorry, I'm talking into the microphone. I can't see it anymore. Baylor, wisdom beyond his years, young man, WWE ID prospect. Like I said,
there you go.
Those two are part of the main event six-man tag on the first edition of WWE Evolve on TV. Show only 3 weeks old. You are looking at the future of professional wrestling. And don't take it from me, take it from WWE. Please. My goodness, if you don't believe my word, lead it. Having the recognized leader for over 50 years, the revolutionary force.
But I also got to believe the credence goes far, because we've been talking about these two as future first-round draft picks for years.
You know, I think you'd admit, Johnny, there was nobody that was a bigger supporter of Ricky Smokes than myself. And he stumbled a bit along the way, and you said it best. He finally found the ringer of a tag team partner that he needed, the person that completed, that brought him to this. Brad Baylor is that partner. Swipe right. They said it. They swiped on your girlfriends. They swiped on your moms. They swiped on your mom, Johnny.
Your mom's mom, your favorite tag team's mom.
Each their own.
Yes, indeed.
Nicely done, Diego Hill.
But consider those clocks cleaned. Diego Hill didn't come all this way just to come all this way. Mid-Atlantic studs showing up, showing out.
Now I say BOJACK now. Gonna be the fresh man. Gonna come in like a tank if given the opportunity.
Can somebody get Miss Susannah a bottle of water?
Can somebody get me Miss Susannah a bottle of what?
BOJACK into the match.
This could be bad for Swipe Right. BOJACK, what a large man, a mountain of a man. Lowering the boom here on Swipe Right. As fresh as a daisy. See you later, Brad Baylor.
Moving like a thoroughbred at the Kentucky Derby. Now the Irish whip. Scoop. Slam down hard, and we're not wasting any time. Send time. BOJACK. Warrior.
Drops down. Nicely done. A quickness to that drop-down knee. Double underhook. What's this? Turns him inside out. Nicely done, BOJACK.
Homage to JD Drake with the drill bit.
You gotta have agility for that. Oh,
that's a Mid-Atlantic.
Does she need help? What is going on over? Did she need me to help?
Put your headset back on.
I can help her get off the apron if you let me go.
Top shelf Troy. And here to the commentary table.
I don't blame BOJACK. He's only humans like me.
Cleaned out. And now, BOJACK, bad way. Can't get her to the outside, but sure-footed Ricky Smokes.
Goozle does BOJACK.
Caught. Snatch.
All right, wait a minute. That's Ricky. Oh my goodness, if that connected. That might have been enough. Sets out, nicely done, BOJACK. 2, Brad Baylor able to break up the cover.
Some blue thunder on that bomb. Close, no cigar. And now Brad Baylor looking to put this one to bed. Nothing doing though. BOJACK on the right.
Again, Diego Hill there making that tag. Is he recovered enough, Johnny?
At this point, he's the X factor. He's taking the most damage, but he's got the kill shot waiting in the holster.
Not quite yet. That holster landed on the floor, Johnny.
BOJACK, bad part of town.
BOJACK gets on the break, though. Nicely done. Forearm catches him. Whoa! Tough landing. Ricky Smokes. And Brad Baylor doing a number here on BOJACK.
Laying the weather down now is Brad Baylor. And this is how they get it done. The perimeter offense. Striking while the iron's hot. Ever the opportunist. And BOJACK and Diego Hill, in their tag team championship victories in the past.
What do we have here? Wait a minute, Diego Hill. What is this? Nicely done.
Gifted flyer.
Everybody out of the pool here, Diego Hill.
That may be exactly what BOJACK and Diego Hill needed.
Smokes back into the ring. Brad Baylor, though, gonna trip up Hill. Hill shakes him loose. Oh, what did I tell you? If that one landed on BOJACK, it might have been it. The smaller man, Diego Hill, made all the more effective.
Now, last vacation.
Oh, gets every bit of it. Center of the ring, swipe right is victorious.
Here are your winners, Ricky Smokes and Brad Baylor. Swipe right.
Ladies and gentlemen, swipe right. The WWE ID prospects give the Duke here against a very game competitor, great team in the form of Diego Hill and BOJACK.
Gotta believe the Vegas odds were in their favor. The home team, the WWID team, BOJACK and Diego Hill had an uphill climb, and they were as game can be. And folks, sooner rather than later, Diego Hill, BOJACK, please come back.
It was Brett Domino, by the way, who I couldn't think of. How can I forget Brett Domino?
Well, he fell over.
He did, yes. BOJACK and Diego Hill. DK Westbrook a little bit later on, folks, in that same area. Set to debut here tonight in the Battle Royal to try to strut his stuff.
Yes, indeed, the super stud, a member of the Deadlock Mid-Atlantic contingent. I gotta believe the pressure is on DK Westbrook and our Bissell Brothers Battle Royal later. We can't go home empty-handed. But
oh, I hate to see her go, but so help me, I love to, you know the rest of it. It's dumb if I say it.
I know who's headed right over to the Susannah merch table in intermission.
Ladies and gentlemen, Diego Hill and BOJACK, the high-flying Star Machines!
I said it before, I'll say it again. Folks, please, sooner rather than later, Miracle Generation, above the rest.
Oh, yes.
Give them all of the smoke.
Here from the New England area, the Northeast area. Plenty of formidable teams I would love to see take on this tandem.
Gifted.
Listen to this crowd. Giving it up for these two as they should.
They didn't leave with the victory. They left with a pocket full of sunshine, courtesy of the Limitless Wrestling faithful here at the Bissell Brothers Bash.
Folks, coming up next, Ace Romero set to take on Dirty Dango in a battle of two main veteran competitors.
I'm joined now by the high-flying Star Machines, BOJACK, Diego Hill. Tonight you competed against Swipe Right, two stalwarts of Limitless Wrestling. They clearly weren't playing a fair game tonight, so thoughts following that loss?
Hey, I'm going to just keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100. We did not come this far for that outcome. Obviously, it's not what we were expecting. We did our best, especially given, it wasn't a fair fight. Would have helped if we would have had a third person out there. Maybe would have even the odds a little bit. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. To be successful, to keep going, you got to look at the small victories. You heard it. You heard it. We all heard it. Please come back. Please come back. There is nothing bigger that you can achieve in your debut other than a victory than letting those people know what we're all about.
Yeah, definitely victory in loss. Diego, any thoughts on the match? I know the manager didn't really give you guys the easiest time in the match.
Nunca pensé que estaría aquí. Pero nosotros aquí. We didn't come all the way here just to take a loss. We came all the way here to make a statement, to prove that we are the best around the world. Whether it be in the USA, Puerto Rico, Mexico, it doesn't matter. We prove it day in and day out that we are the best. Clearly, we didn't give our best tonight, but apparently, we're going to keep coming back for more. And more is that what we're going to get. I guarantee you that. Toma, cabrones.
You have not seen the last of the high-flying Star Machines, and I guarantee you, the next time we will be here, we'll be even better, and we will walk away with that W.
Best of luck next time, boys.
Throughout the duration of 2024. Back up! Forza for the FWF, bringing her back now, center of the ring.
Wanting none of that 450. Wow! Hoisting back over.
And just over the body slam. Now with that Fire Thunder, no. We've seen her set out with that Fire Thunder driver in recent events. Oh, wow!
And right into Shooter Boy.
No way! No way! The strength of Forza! Becca reverses it!
Wow,
got her goose looking joke around. She can go to sleep here.
She's trying to now.
Power advantage is tough. Grabs it even more.
Wow!
What is this? What is this? Alabama Slam!
That was fair.
They're both the same.
That's fair.
Spore!
Wow!
Spore! Spore! Cover! 3 kill. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! That's a disqualification!
Wait!
Oh, they hate it. I don't blame them. I don't like it either, folks.
Oh,
wait a minute.
Gabby fighting back!
I might like that. Gabby Forza gets her Fire Thunder driver, maybe! Well, they gave Becca out of dodge there.
Yeah, I don't see anyone coming to help out Bear Bear.
Oh, you can put little Bear Bear to sleep with a little teddy bear because he's about to be unconscious. Fire Thunder driver! Get it! Ah! Good God! Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Yeah,
Gabby Forza has sent a message.
Becca, after the disgusting actions that you portrayed last month and just what just transpired tonight, do you have any defense in what you did?
Defense? I don't need a defense. I didn't do anything wrong. Gabby is the one who should be defending herself. Okay? She messed with me at the last show, and now look what she did to our precious little Bear Bear.
Not right.
It's not right.
It's not right!
She turned our Bear Bear into a dum-dum. And she will not get away with it. Because we're B3 bitches. On Becca, on God.
You're...
Is life getting rather dull these days? Ready for something new? Then find something old and out of this world at Maine Vintage Toys. We've got it all. Incredible vintage toys, spanking brand new toys, the greatest sports cards, collecting supplies, and even nostalgic candy. What more could you ask for? Your old toys have been waiting for you to come back and play like the good old days, only better. Because now you can have every toy you ever wanted. So jump in the back car and warp speed your way to Maine Vintage Toys at 650 Main Street, South Portland, Maine, and get your vintage on.
wanna fight? Do you wanna get drunk and stay the night? Do you wanna fight? Do you wanna get drunk and stay the night? Do you wanna smoke till our throats are sore? Make out and then talk and then make out some more. Do you wanna dance? Do you wanna fight?